Okay, so I was sitting around thinking about a story to be able to come up with that could match what most of us go through every day when we're trying to lose weight and do our fitness and nutrition and things like that. I've actually wrote this down, so if you see me looking down, I have to use this as notes because these are exact words that I want to tell you guys. So, um, you know when you have one of those days that's a long, busy work day and you're just exhausted by the time you get home and all you want to do is just relax. Well, you try to take every moment you can to eventually convince yourself that you'll work out the next day or oh, I'll do it this day or next day or whatever, and you eventually fall into a feeling of laziness because you die for that moment to sit down and relax or have time to yourself, and it's like, oh, I got to sit here and do an hour workout. Yeah, well, it kind of gets to you. I've been there, I've done that. um so you end up convincing yourself day by day that I'm going to do this, and you never do it. um Next day ends up to next week. Next week ends up to next month. So you end up procrastinating and it becomes less of a vision, uh, further of a goal. And then before you know it, you've packed on the pounds. I think I went 6 or 7 months without working out and went from 140 to like 166. I was slammed. Oh my goodness. I was not happy with myself. It was pretty depressing, but I did exactly what I just told you. I took those moments and I took too many of them and ended up getting lazy. And then when I was sitting there thinking about, well, I should work out, I really do have the time, but you'd rather just sit there and relax. Um, so where was that? So, for you to be able to pull yourself out of this habit, you need to make it your obligation to find the time, like I had to find, like you find the time to work, or you find the time to eat, or you find the time to take your family somewhere. You find the time to do the things that you want to do, but why can't you find the time to work out? Even if it's 10, 15 minutes a day, guaranteed your day is not too busy to sit down for 10 minutes or 15 minutes and develop you a program that will last 10 to 15 minutes. Or you could get up 10 to 15 minutes earlier than everybody else does, or you could set your bedtime 10, 15 minutes earlier. When you work out before you go to bed, you end up getting a lot better sleep. There are ways, and you need to figure them out if you're going to match your goal, if you're going to reach that goal. You can't keep procrastinating, putting it off. Um, you evaluate your week each day. You set like a timeline out. Each day that week, you figure out, well, what free time do I have in this day? What habits do I have? What kind of nutrition am I eating this day and that day? And what am I doing that can cause the problem? Nutrition, the food you're putting in your mouth, is going to make the biggest difference in your results. You can work out till you're black and blue in the face, but if you're just scarfing down pizzas and Chinese food and boxed foods and everything that's so unhealthy for you, and ice cream and sugars and cakes and candies, you are defeating the whole purpose. You're making yourself work 10 times harder. So you have to have the right nutrition. So basically what you need to do for the whole week is evaluate your plan, what your lifestyle is like, write down the things that you know is wrong, take them out or use them in moderation to begin with. It's kind of like stop smoking. You have to not quit cold turkey when you're a sweet addict. I know because I was there. I was like downing gallons of ice cream all the time. Um, but this is going to take some self discipline, so get ready. You're up for a challenge. So evaluate each day and determine the things that are bad for you or holding you up with your progress. Then you take six days out of that week. Look at my dog. There's Dutch. So that was my little rat terrier. um, but you evaluate each day and try to find the time that you have that's free, that you can have for yourself to work out. Like I said, this is going to take self-discipline and it's going to take motivation. You are going to have the willpower to do this. There is no magic pill or anything like that that's going to wipe away your weight. If it does, when you stop taking it, you're going to double your weight. I've been there, done that too. A good choice is to have a meal replacement shake and do the workouts. That way, it's a lot quicker. Your body gets more of the minerals and nutrients a lot more efficiently. What else? Things worth achieving do not happen overnight. It takes one step after another. I've been at this battle for 2 years now. I've lost weight, gained weight, quit, started back up, and I have been there and done that. So when I'm speaking to you guys, I'm speaking from experience. Trust me, I'm giving you the advice that I needed, but I had to figure it out the hard way. So I'm hoping this is going to help you guys. And another thing, when you have a day where you feel lazy, don't listen to your mindset. You know, like when somebody tells you, oh, you got to come into work today. And you're like, oh. But you do it, don't you? You do it because you're making money. Well, think of the fitness about the same mindset. This is where the self-discipline and the mind control comes in. Instead of letting that laziness overwhelm you, make it more of an obligation. If you don't do this, it's going to affect the rest of your life. You know, you're going to be in a wheelchair and you're going to need someone to take care of you, and your muscles are going to deteriorate and turn to jello, and you're going to have high-risk health problems and everything else. Don't you want to be around for your children? Don't you want to be around to see how lovely life turns out for you? Then do something about it now. Don't wait. Stop being lazy. You got to get off your behind and go do it. Only you can do this. So you think about it, what kind of health you'd be in 10, 20, 30 years from now if you don't exercise. If you watch Dr. Oz tells you at least 30 minutes a day for the heart, and he's a heart surgeon. So, you you need exercise every day, at least, 4, 5, 6 times a week. Another thing, by working out now, eating the right nutrition, and making it as a lifestyle, you're going to save money in prescriptions from all the health problems that you'd have if you didn't. Heart attacks possibly, heart diseases, other medical issues, hospital bills. You'll have a shorter lifespan. My grandpa's like a prime example of fitness. He looks like an ox. He is so healthy, and he's like 85 years old, and he's got muscles like a 25-year-old. So it's pretty incredible to see what it does for you. And I wish I had some pictures to show you guys. But you got to do it for yourself. You got to do it for the kids that you have, the family that you have. Set an example. It makes you feel good when you help others. That's why I make videos, because I'm helping thousands of people. It makes me feel so great inside to help others. When I've touched another soul, it's like a feeling you've never had, and you can't get that feeling anywhere else. So do yourself a favor, stop procrastinating, and do something about it today. Set a good example for your friends and family to have a longer, healthier life too. You'll have the spark to your flame when you see what the decision has done for you. I noticed it after my first 90 days. A lot of people might be different. But when you start noticing your body go through changes, you're not going to want to stop. So I hope you've took everything into consideration. I'm sorry this video is so long, but this is everything I've had on my mind for days that I want to talk to you guys about, because I know there's a lot of people that's it's hard to stay motivated. It really is. It even is for me. So, I'm right there with you. Just don't give up. You can do this. I got your back. So you guys, comment, rate, subscribe. Don't give up on yourself. You are incredible. You're an amazing person. And believe that every day of your life. Make it a goal to change your life today with me. Bye, guys. I hope you have a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome as always. So bye.